Now I'll talk about a study about language, media, and ideology, a critical discourse analysis of Pakistani news bulletin headlines and its impact on viewers. This study was published in 2018 and it was produced by Hassan. This study is interesting in a way that it focuses on television news headlines and how they are framed by various news channels. Television, according to this study, is a penetrating medium which has the ability to create false consciousness among its watchers, its viewers, by presenting news items in their own ideological way. Therefore, television discourse is very interesting site to be investigated, especially the discourse of news media televisions which project a certain social reality, an event, maybe local or international according to their own ideologies, and which can be sometimes challenging for the people to understand or divulge. Therefore, this study would probably has also looked into the impact of such projections on audience also through a questionnaire. The study aimed to advance the research on Pakistani electronic media's news headlines and their framing, how they project certain issues, and examination of the role of ideology in their news construction. What kind of ideologies are embedded in the projection or construction of news? And the study compared 3 different news channels, Pakistani news channels. There was an extensive analysis of textual and intertextual features, as well as there was also some kind of socio-cultural analysis of the text also. Public reaction was, impact on public was analyzed through a questionnaire prepared by the researcher. The analysis of the news headlines clearly reveals here that Pakistani news headlines are infused with varying ideologies and power relations. So they are roughly speaking, they may be biased in favor of some powerful social group in the societies who may act strongly in the general power relations in the society. For example, in the projection of political news items, the news channels may support a certain political party more as compared to others, and this probably would reflect their not only their ideology but power relations in the society, and also their intervention into the power dynamics of the society. As far as public reaction was concerned, this study found out that most of the people do not like such projections, ideology oriented, and they want the media to be free to the extent that they can present a social event in its best possible real picture, instead of creating the news in an entertainment way in order to attract more audience. The audience which was investigated in the study also disliked this entertainment patterns of news projections. Rather, they would like that these should be projected in some other interesting way. So they consider the projection of news items in Pakistani media as exaggerated, unfair, and slightly informative, but they believe that these news items could be more informative if the media owners or editors they focus more on the projection of reality than the projection of their own vested interests.